Hi, I'm Callie and welcome to the Dragon Horde. Continuing the Tarkir pre-release, we opened this one yesterday. We still have the previously opened Mardu, which I did get wrong yesterday. It is red, white, black. We have a second Jeskai to open with the tokens and the other bits from the Mardu set, and we have today's, which is going to be the Temur pre-release. So I will clear the rest off my desk and we will get opening. The Temur pre-release for the Tarkir Dragonstorm set is the green, red, blue set. This is a brand new pack, so we can get to see all the lovely artwork on the box. The very nice easy pull strip, the quip in under the foil strip. There is something from one of the things within the clan itself. This is to do with green and hearing the land's wisdom. You also get the very nice artwork on the cardboard outer sleeve. These are all dragon related and they're just incredibly pretty and well designed. You get the clan symbol, the same as on the box. You get the same artwork on the box. There is some artwork actually on the inside of the box that isn't the easiest to see. And you've got your tokens in probably your two main colours. So in the Temur set, I would guess this is green and blue. You've got your markers, and there's a little bit of bumped around Temur there. So yeah, it's a nice design. Wizzards have been designing all of this with a lot of thought in mind. I quite like that this is all cardboard, so all recyclable should you want to just get rid of them. As I said, the box itself has the artwork on it, comes in the colour with the clan symbol, and on the inside we have, again, a clan spin down die. Where's the clan symbol? Has the clan symbol on it. This set is green, blue, red, and I don't know if you can see, but it's green for the symbols and it's a blue die flecked with red. So they very much thought even about the colours that they're using for the spin down die, which is a very, very nice touch. You've got the big marker, again with some very pretty artwork on it. These, I think, are the same, but I'm not sure. We can have a look when I pull the Jeskai out. We'll see if that artwork is the same. And then we have the 5 Tarkir boosters and the seeded booster. And the thing I didn't show you in the last video is the little bit of bump you get with it for building a pre-release stack. So 15 to 18 creatures, 5 to 8 spells, how many lands you use, go to your local game store and ask for advice. But on the other side of this, it actually gives you the 5 clans, what colours they are, a little bit of bumped about each one, and all of the clan symbols. This is really, really nice, and if I can find a good image, I will actually put it up on screen for the other videos. However, for now, we have the Temur to put to one side, and we have 5 boosters to open. So we'll get to the first one, we'll open it up, we'll see what we've got. So I think I mentioned yesterday, but base lands in this set do seem very rare. So we have a dual-sided spirit token, and we have a white-green land. We're gonna need those out of the way. Typical. Mess it up on the first card pull. So Fortress Kingguard, Snowmelt Stag, adorned crocodile, underfoot underdogs, and a trade route envoy. Now, to check I've got these in the right order, I want the Temur, so I want green, blue, and red. So I don't want white, but I do want the red. So these are the three colours I want in the middle. That is actually a white land, so probably don't want that. And we have a Summit Intimidator. We have a Reigning Victor as one of our multicolours. We have a High Spire Bellringer, a Wingblade Disciple, a Twinmore Stormbrood, a Gurmag Rashika. Nope, can't say that last word, but it's a Gurmag something or other. We have an Awakened the Honoured Dead, and we have a Crotic Nest Guard in foil, which is the card I messed up on, but I'm not re-recording this, so we can just deal with a small mistake on the first pack. I think we'll be alright. We again have another spirit token. And our land is a foil Swiftwater Cliffs. I still want to call it Saltwater Cliffs. I don't know why, I've just got that card in my head wrong. We have a Tempest Hawk, a Riverwalk Technique, an Asban Devotee, a Narset's Rebuke, a Champion of Dasan, a Rebellious Strike, a Gurmag Nightwatch, a Mardu Monument, which is an artifact that wants red, white, and black. So that one goes over there. An Unsparring Boltcaster, Formation Breaker, Effortless Master, Voice of Victory, and a Skirmish Rhino. Now, that's in foil. And aside from the fact I'm not playing that set, that's remarkably pretty. Pack number 3. So far, it's a fairly even spread. I'm genuinely not seeing any big cards that would make me go, yes, we're definitely taking that colour at the moment. But there is the seeded booster that should hopefully go, yes, Temur is the colour you want. Okay, so we have a soldier token. And for our land, we have, a foil forest. And you can kind of see that there's a dragon shadow in that. That's very nice. We have a Sultai Devotee, a Dragonback Lancer, a Dispelling Exhale, an Aggressive Negotiations, another Narset's Rebuke, a Roamer's Routine, a Boulderborn Dragon. That's a fairly big good card, but where it's an artifact it can go in with any colour, so that still doesn't tell me what colours I'm going for. A Dragon Sniper who has Vigilant, Reach and Death Touch. He's fantastic for a 1-mana card. A Hardened Tactician, a Temur Monument, which is green, blue, red, which is our colours, and this is a very good card for the Temur clan. Rally the Monastery, Call the Spirit Dragons, that's an all-colour enchantment, and a Snowmelt Stag in foil. With getting the Dragon Sniper, I am now leaning more towards green, but I've not seen any of the big dragons other than the artifacts, which 3 packs in is slightly concerning. Oh, hang on, did I get... No, he's one of the big dragons. I did get one of the big dragons in white, but that's not enough for me to actually start trying to put white into this deck. Because there's no other really good white cards that I've pulled. We have a dragon token with a second dragon token on the other side. And our land is a Tranquil Cove. My dual lands are saying go white. Roiling Dawnbreaker. That's the second of the big dragons in white that we've pulled. Snowmelt Stag again. Adorned Crocodile. Underfoot Underdogs. Sagu Wildling. There we go, there's one of our big dragons. Lightfoot Technique. Reigning Victor. Salt Road Skirmish. Rite of Renewal. Fresh Start. Thunder of Unity. Magmatic Hellkite. There we go, that's another fairly big dragon, but he's not one of the Omen dragons. And Sonic Shrieker, which is a fantastic card in the Mardu clan. Love that card. And our final normal booster. We have another dragon token on the back, and we have a Rugged Highlands. Now, actually useful dual land if we're staying in this set of colours. And we have a Coordinated Maneuver, a Digger Island Dragon, a Feral Deathgorger, a Molten Exhale, Snakeskin Veil, Highspire Bellringer, a Jade Cast Sentinel, a Venerated Storm Singer, Glacial Dragon Hunt, Kintree Severance, Channeled Dragonfire, Eshkai Dragonclaw, in our colours, so we'll probably be using our colours, and a Dushyot Earthcarver. So looking at those with the couple of Temurs we've pulled that are in the multicolours, probably these. However, we're going to see what good cards we pull out of this. This doesn't sound the same as normal boosters because this isn't foil, this is paper. But it's still a really nice pack. Right, have we got a land on the bottom? We do, right. So, land, we have a Thornwood Falls, which blue-green, so that's actually good. So we've got one of each of the dual colours that we would want for this, so that's actually quite nice. And we have a White Voice of Victory, which is my promo card, because you can see that there's a foil 2025 in there. And we have a Herd Heirloom, a Frontier Bivouac, which is all three, a Whirling Stormbrood, a Mammoth Bellow, a Rini's Rebuff, a Temur Tawnyback, slightly more space, a Temur Devotee, an Unending Whisper, a Summit Intimidator, a Rescue Leopard, another Sagu Wildling, another Molten Exhale, and we have a Heritage Reclamation. So, with those pulls, I'd be tempted to make a deck actually out of the colours I'm in, so the Temur colours, which, if you don't mind bearing with me, I'll generate something and we'll go from there. So, having sat with the cards for approximately an hour, which is about the length of time you get for building a deck during a pre-release event, I've gone for this range of 23 creatures and spells, including all 4 of my dual lands and multicolor land, going forest heavy on my mana with a splash of 3 blue and 4 mountains. I'd normally keep the splash colours about even, but I have decided to include the 2 red pip magmatic hellkite, which you've got to make sure you've got 2 mountains out for rather than just 1. But I do have the Sultai Devotee in there, so there's a couple of other bits for helping get mana if I need them. I've left these 3 Temur cards out, just because I had to cull somewhere, the same as I've left the Diga Island dragon out. And yes, I know I enunciate that differently every time I say it, but I've left him out and a couple of other big creatures here. But you're only allowed 40 cards, and about 17 of those need to be land, so you're only actually left with 22, 23 cards you can play with, and most of those should be creatures. So, this is the deck I built. Leave your thoughts, comments, likes, dislikes below, and I hope you all have the day you deserve.